Support comes from the Missouri Forest Products Association, saluting Earth Day on April 22nd with an ongoing commitment to help offset carbon emissions with sustainable harvesting of Missouri forests. Details at choosewood.com.
It's Monday, July 12th. This is The Gateway. I'm Wayne Pratt. Missouri health officials are warning the Delta variant is sparking large outbreaks of coronavirus in rural parts of the state. The situation around Joplin and Springfield has also contributed to this summer's increase in cases. Health officials say other pockets of the state will likely experience a surge in cases as soon as the Delta variant spreads quickly. In 16 Missouri counties, less than 20% of people have received the COVID-19 vaccine. Many doctors in Missouri say if the Delta variant takes hold in those counties with low vaccination rates, there is not much to stop the virus from spreading. Dr. Shefali Wolf is the system director for infectious diseases at SSM Health. She says the system's hospital workers are preparing for a surge in patients across Missouri.
We started to see an uptick in our percent positive tests, and we know from last year that we typically start to see the uptick in positive tests first, and then hospitalizations lag about 2 weeks behind.
40% of Missourians have been fully vaccinated against the virus. Missouri Governor Mike Parson is using a number of statistics as talking points about the health of the state's economy. As St. Louis Public Radio's Jonathan Ault reports, economists see mixed value in those numbers.
Parson cites the state unemployment rate of 4.2% and being seventh in the nation in migration to the state among his proof of economic vitality. University of Missouri St. Louis economics professor Max Gilman says the unemployment number is valid and good.
That's probably the most important statistic. And with Missouri down into the 4 range, that's very, very good after this pandemic.
But some of the other numbers have less validity. Researchers at the University of California debunked U-Haul's ranking of migration into states. The researchers found the net gain of one-way rentals of U-Haul trucks entering versus leaving a state was not a viable number to calculate migration. I'm Jonathan Ault, St. Louis Public Radio.
Former State Representative Betty Thompson has died. She served 3 terms in the Missouri House after spending more than a decade on the city council in University City. Thompson decided not to run again for the state legislature in 2004. A statement from former Congressman Lacey Clay says Thompson, quote, always stood with me in the fight for jobs, education, health care, and voting rights. On Twitter, St. Louis Mayor Tashara Jones says Thompson never lost her wit, spark, or humor. Governor J.B. Pritzker has signed a law making Illinois the first state in the nation to mandate schools teach about Asian American history. Hannah Meisel has more.
Beginning in the 2022 to 2023 academic year, public elementary and high schools in Illinois must weave Asian American history into their curriculums. State Representative Jennifer Gahn Gershowitz sponsored the legislation because it wasn't until law school that she learned about the Chinese Exclusion Act of 1882 or Japanese internment camps during the Second World War.
I had no idea that these laws existed, much less how deeply they had impacted my own family.
Later in life, the Glenview Democrat discovered how her Chinese immigrant grandparents fought deportation for more than a decade. The new Asian American History Curriculum Directive is the third in recent legislation mandating expanded Black history and LGBT history in Illinois schools. I'm Hannah Meisel.
Here are some of the items we are following today in the St. Louis Public Radio newsroom. St. Louis County Executive Sam Page will discuss the increase in coronavirus cases. He will also provide details on the population groups hardest hit by the outbreak. That's all during a media briefing today. Also, we will focus on how Jefferson County is dealing with the pandemic. Health officials from that county will be on St. Louis on the Air. Shula Newman is the executive editor of St. Louis Public Radio, a listener-supported service of the University of Missouri St. Louis. Music by Ryan McNeely of Adult Fur. I'm Wayne Pratt. This has been The Gateway.